Hey YouTubers, thanks for checking into the lure review today. I'm going to be doing a review on the Megabass FX Knuckle 60. This is a type of fairly shallow running crankbait. Okay, but it is a little bit special, and I'll go into why as to that in a second. It does retail on Tackle Warehouse here from $21.99 to $26.99 US on Tackle Warehouse's website there. All right, so this is Megabass's, like I said, shallow running crankbait. It's got it's very detailed. It's got heaps of design elements here, but let's go into the weight first of all. It is 3/8 of an ounce. It is a floating lure, okay? And you're going to be getting, let's see here, the Knuckle 60. The length of it is 2 3/8 of an inch. So 2 3/8 of an inch. If I just grab that and measure that in centimeters, you're looking at about in centimeters about 60. That's right, I didn't have to measure that because it's in its name. So it's 60 millimeters for its length in the metric system there. All right, the name FX itself is one of it's a Megabass thing that they do. It does imply that there is some form of adjustable lip with this particular bait. So in this particular position here, it is adjustable. Like I said, in this particular position, you're going to be getting approximately 5 feet in terms of its running depth. And if I just click that and you'll have a listen to it, that's going to be a more shallow diving, a more shallow running, I should say, bait that's going to run at about 1 foot underneath the water. So once again, about 5 foot here. If split ring can move out of the way, it's about 5 foot there, and then you're going to be getting about 1 foot there. It does come with a circular split ring at the front there. Alright, nickel split ring, and also nickel trebles as well. You get 2 sets of trebles, of course, being a square billed crankbait, and there we go, you can see the design of the bill there as well. So there is a bit of a gap here between the bill itself and the bait, and that's where you're going to be getting the bill attaches to this particular bait. Now the reasoning as to why there is a gap, obviously this is going to be able to close up, and it needs a bit of room to be able to move into that position as well. It's for a square billed crankbait, it's obviously rounded, but it is a little bit flatter sided here at the bottom end of it. So you can sort of somewhat see that there. It is a little bit flatter sided there, and on that side as well. It's really intricate design. Certainly from Megabass, you will get quality and proper construction with it, and a really nice finish as well. 3D mouth, nostrils, eyes, 3D eyebrows, moving along to a lot of detail here, and a lot of different levels of the gill plate being 3D, so it's really harshly cut out here. But yeah, a lot of different design there in that gill plate. It looks pretty cool. And moving on to, of course, your 3D scales in a diamond shape, and these lines that are almost vertical. It does have a lateral line that you can just sort of see there. There we go. Just see about there. Also with these paint jobs, they're all pearl paint jobs there. Not all of them, I should say, but certainly in this one here, you can see it moving into a chrome side, and then gold with a red head. So this is the Western Clown design here. This particular color, I actually believe it's just called like the gold and black. Okay, so that's chromed up. This here is chrome gold, but then with a holographic design as well. So you can see that effect, and then it's got a red eye as opposed to this light gold eye that you get in those two colors there. Yeah, moving on to a darker color on its back, and like I said, gold, and then an orange belly. This particular color here should be the Ozark Shad. Okay, so bleeding gills effect there, white bottom, moving into more of a, I wouldn't call that chrome in any way. It's certainly more of a matte finish, but with a gloss, you know, paint job for its finish. So it certainly is not chrome. It's more of a matte finish. I'd call that a silver or a grey. And moving on up here into a darker back with some you know, it's got the etched 3D scales just like all of them would, but it's also got these stenciled scales in there as well, and a little shad dot as well there for that particular model. Alright, now cool, it is, let's have a listen to it. It's got a one knocker design, so yeah, you know, I like that particular sort of sound. It's not as aggressive, yeah, but they're pretty cool baits. They do start to wobble quite quickly as you're retrieving it. The wobble starts quickly, which is what, you know, something I do appreciate, and it's got a pretty decent roll as well. Alright guys, so yeah, so 2 positions for the bill. That's what's special about it. So recapping, loving the hating the price. Obviously, being Megabass, you always have to almost hate the price every time. Megabass, loving the design, the construction quality, the engineering concept with a lot of their products that they have. This is pretty cool. I pretty much leave it, this is in the about the 1 foot running position, and this here should be, if I just click that up, it would be the 5 foot running position. I pretty much leave it in the deeper diving 5 foot position, and as I crank it, if it is to hit off cover, I like to bounce it off cover. And worst case situation is that if it flicks up, it's going to start to swim at a more shallow rate. So alright, now one thing that I did find with this particular bait that is annoying is the fact that this hook here likes to swing around and get stuck in this section there. And it happens a lot because with this particular lip or bill, it does have that area of nothingness really for this lip to be able to fold up and down, and therefore like your trebles can get stuck in there, and they do get stuck in there quite a bit, like annoyingly a lot. Alright guys, so check out the underwater footage now. I'm going to do a couple of different styles of retrieves, so get an indication of how it swims and how fast it actually rises through the water column when you don't retrieve it, how fast it floats I should say. But yeah, hit subscribe and like if you like the video. Thanks a lot guys, see you later.